Alright, so I built a paladin deck, and I used it along with, I think, this warrior deck. I'm not sure which of these two. I think I used both of these yesterday. I'm not 100% certain. But I've got this paladin deck, and I know it was at least one of the victories that I used for yesterday's daily, which was win one game with paladin or warrior. So that kind of forced me to step outside of my comfort zone, which has been mage and priest, and try a couple of different classes I hadn't tried before. So I've got this paladin deck. It did fairly well yesterday. I'm going to play a game with it here, and we'll just see how it goes. This is normal play mode. I do have 190 gold, so I can do arena, but I'll save that for later. In the meantime, let's get matched up with somebody, just so I can try out this paladin deck a little bit more. I haven't played it very much, but I think it's fairly promising. It may be something that I want to keep around.
Uther versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, so we're going to get rid of this, but these two cards seem pretty good to start. Actually, this might be better later on. Let's see what we can get. I think I like this better. Swapping the dwarf out might have been a bad move. So I'm going to play this early, to kind of prevent him from playing early creatures. We're up against the priest. We're up against the priest this time. Ooh, carrot.
Is someone injured?
Is that an invincible carrot? No, it's not. That's cool. Alright, so how can I deal with her? I need to deal 3 damage to her all in one go. And that's actually kind of difficult to do. I don't want her to get healed.
I wonder.
I can't COH deal 3 damage to her as the paladin, though, all in one go. But I can't very well let her stay out there for too long. Well, actually, if I draw next turn, it should be fine. I don't want to summon... I don't want to reinforce either, because then she can have a means of damaging herself. I don't want to give this guy any value off this card. I'd rather take 1 point of damage than give him a card. He already started second and has more cards than me. Oh, great. Now it's got 5 health. Alright, so I'm hoping for... Actually, I don't know what I'm hoping for. I don't think I have very good removal. I have good creatures, but not good removal in this deck. I'm probably just going to have to give him those cards. Alright, so we're on turn 3 here.
I hope you like my invention.
That gives him a means to damage that creature and then heal it. Or this minion and then heal it, but whatever.
One shot, one.
Decided to come out of my shell there on that turn. I'm not gonna let the threat of him drawing a couple of cards prevent me from playing mine. Smack, heal, draw. Now he can get major value out of this thing now that it's got 5 health, so I need to find something that I can do. See, this is what I was hoping to draw right here, the Hammer of Wrath. I wanted that the previous turn. I wouldn't have been able to cast it anyway. I don't have a coin. Alright, so I can deal 4 damage, but then he can still heal it. Oh, this is rough. I'll play this first. No, I'll play this first.
Don't mess with Tusker.
There we go. Now he can still take damage and then heal it. Hopefully he'll cast something and not have a heal available, though. Hopefully he'll cast something that leaves him with 1 mana or less. So he's got some removal. He's going to hit again and then heal again. He made sure to save enough mana for that so he can keep drawing cards. This is such a difficult card to deal with. Okay.
Get behind me.
That'll make things a little bit more difficult on him. His hand is so full. This is going to lead into a very difficult late game. I'm going to have to get really good value out of the cards that I do draw. And that's just not going to happen with him doing stuff like that. So I'm having to try and deal with this the entire game. A one-to-cast creature. One-to-cast minion. I do think that the Northshire Cleric is a little bit overpowered. Not because of what it does, but because it's a priest card. And the way that the priest can deal with it. Or the way that the priest can synergize with it. It's difficult to deal with if you're not a mage or a rogue. Okay. Well.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's see what he can do here. He's already used a lot of his removal. I don't doubt that he's got 2 each of Shadow Word Pain and Shadow Word Death, though. Let's see what I can do.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Well played.
Push forward.
Thank you.
Well played. Hey, thanks. Great. I'm glad you think so.
Push forward.
So he's going to hit me for 10 next turn. Yikes. I need to figure out a way to deal with that. Hopefully he doesn't clear my board. He might be able to if he has Holy Nova. Well, he'll be able to take this minion out, not really clear the board. But now he's got a choice to make. Does he hit me with his 10 to damage minion? Or does he try and... Oh my goodness!
Well played.
played.
Holy smite.
Demands retribution.
That was awesome. It really was. Okay, so I don't know if I could have done anything different that game. I'm going to go ahead and put this one up on YouTube. Let me know what you guys thought of this particular game. Was there any way that I could have possibly played that different to maybe either delay the game and hopefully draw more cards and then be able to eventually find some options to find a way to win? Or was there any way for me to actually win this particular match? Let me know if you think that there was anything I could have done differently down in the comments. I thought this was an interesting game, especially because we got to see a 2020 light spawn. That was actually pretty fun. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I got a reward. Consecration. I really need those in my deck. I do.